I don't want to speak to anybody else. There he is. There's the guy. I didn't want to talk to anybody else but AK.
You came down here for me,
bro.
Oh,
Get in here.
good to see you.
Good to see you, man. What you got new, bro? Shoot me some stuff.
Hater and care about the application of you guys. Okay. We're not. You go to any of these other booths, they got one machine for you, and they're gonna put you in it like a car sales. They got to put you in it no matter what. Right. They're gonna make it fit in your niche somehow. We know that's BS. Because of
you guys put a lot of information out about the A2L stuff and like this does this. That was cool.
Well, information, but I try to dumb down, like it's being overhyped.
Yes.
There's a lot of fear mongering and things like that, and I think anybody that's trying to sell you a whole new van of tools because of A2L, they should be run out of the industry. They're no good for sales or really anybody.
This looks like the one that Steph Ferrer put on the rooftop, that video way back in the day. But it was the all-in.
Who? Reardon? That was the all-in-one charging.
Dude, I loved it though. I loved it.
Hey, we get an A for effort.
Yes.
All right. We were trying to be, unique. Now, I also say I wasn't with the team yet, so that's also, they weren't that lucky at that point. So we haven't had any, issues like that since with, which again, I just think it was a great concept, but the all-in-one part presented some challenges, right? Some conflict. So we've taken that and this year wanted some of our new product is the best elements of that charging machine.
Okay.
But just split out into a la carte.
So much you can put into one package. Like same footprint.
Well, without conflicting. So with that, you would evacuate with 1/4-inch hoses.
Right.
Strike one. And then after that, if you're going to use it to charge, you're now charging through those same 1/4-inch hoses.
Right.
So it's these shared, and I'm out here teaching evacuation practices, and
that's right.
It's hard to it's hard to balance that. So, but back here we've got our probes now. We just came out with our full probe suite, Measure Quick, all of it. We're going to be in Measure Quick. Vacuum pump that ties into Measure Quick, and then the scale, our new scale comes with an optional solenoid valve.
Oh, okay.
So again, we're taking the application of that charging machine, and we're giving it to you piece by piece, whatever you want. So
you guys are killing it.
The scale is synced with the solenoid. In the app, you say, I need this much refrigerant. Solenoid and scale talk to each other. And I think if you flip that around, I want to play around a little bit more in my little training center. We opened up a lab. I got a Navac training center in Kentucky.
You gotta tell us.
If you want to come up and do some distillery tours and stay as an Airbnb across the street from the training center, I have groups come in. Oh, it's a blast. It's a blast. Yeah. I want to play around with flipping that around for recovery. And I don't know if that's something people have a lot of practice doing, using the solenoid. I certainly never did, but I have to imagine you could take the concept and use it with your 80% fill. You calculate on your cylinder, maybe put your solenoid on the right outside the machine, 6-inch hose. A last-ditch redundancy, right, to prevent overfilling. If the scale is talking to the solenoid and you turn away, you don't.
Train's doing it. I mean, why would you guys get something set up?
Right.
I mean, if the big guys are doing something like that, that's something to follow.
And we do try to follow. I mean, you look behind you. Hey, Will, step back here. I mean, again, when we're talking about range of application, I don't really have to try to pitch it or sell it to you. You just look around. I mean, it's the real deal over here.
Is that the one?
That's the one, man.
That is the one?
Mm-hmm. That's the one. And then
those have not watched that video, just give me a quick recap on the white one.
We took that pump, that was 7 years ago now. I was at Johnson Controls. I was playing around with YouTube and working a little bit with True Tech, and
You weren't playing around.
they,
You were serious.
well, I was serious. I took it seriously, and they wanted to. They said that this is when I met Jim Bergman. They said, we got this guy with, he's the guy who started True Tech. He's got these hoses now. We want to try to find a way to work together. And it just so happened I had a new install at the University of Kentucky in their cooling plant, 2,500 ton centrifugal chiller. And we used that pump with one 3-foot True Blue hose, and it was just right on the bottom of the evaporator barrel, and we did it in, it was kind of a confusing video. We learned some things. It didn't go perfectly,
dude.
And there was some really cool learning.
That's the real world, though,
yeah.
Man.
And
not bringing no fake videos.
And his evacuation app, the BlueVac app at the time,
that's right,
was able to. It was a great early experience where it was like caught on camera of why seeing the trend line of an evacuation is so powerful.
Yeah, it's very important.
And so it was pretty fascinating. And because of how big the machine was, it was almost like blowing up the resolution of the app. But instead of blowing up the resolution of the app, we blew up the scale of the machine. So we were able to see behavior on that you wouldn't catch on a normal size system because it's a blip.
Yeah, it's
yeah. So it was really cool, but that pump.
Watch that video.
Yeah.
That was awesome, man. I really appreciate you talking to me, dude.
I love it, man. It's good stuff. Are you putting this on your show and you podcast and the Grapevine is I see it on YouTube.
Yep.